What would happen if you fired a bullet in space? Would it fly forever? Would it just stop? Or would something crazy happen, like it coming back to hit you? Let's start with the basics. Here on Earth, when you fire a bullet, it shoots out of the gun, travels through the air, and eventually falls to the ground. This happens because of gravity, which pulls everything down, and air resistance, which slows the bullet down. But space is different. There's no air to slow the bullet down, and depending on where you are, there might not be much gravity either. So, what does that mean for our bullet? If you fire a bullet in space, it will come out of the gun just like on Earth, but it won't slow down. Without air, nothing can stop it or make it fall to the ground. It will just keep going and going and going. Now, let's imagine this bullet just flying through space. If it's far away from any planets or stars, it could fly forever. That's right, forever. No gravity means no pulling it down, and no air means no slowing it down. But what if there's a planet or a star nearby? Well, the gravity from those could pull the bullet toward them. Maybe it ends up orbiting a planet like a tiny space rock, or it could crash into a star or a planet, causing a little explosion, depending on how fast it's going. Think of it like this. Firing a bullet in space is like throwing a ball in a world without walls or floors. The ball just keeps flying and flying. No ceilings to hit, no walls to bounce off. It's a forever throw. But here's the wild part. If you were floating in space and fired that bullet, you'd get pushed back. That's because of something called Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So, if you shoot the bullet forward, the gun pushes you backward. You might find yourself drifting off into space, floating farther and farther from where you started, just like the bullet you fired. So the next time you think about firing a bullet in space, remember, it's not just the bullet that will keep going. You might too.